play room. Children, please. Granny's out here doing the live recordings. Can y'all please go in their room? You have everything you need there. And we've already talked about this. Hello, everyone. I'm Melinda NailFanatic of Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot, as well as NailFanatic's Artistry Design Studio in Las Vegas, Nevada. And we may or may not hear from the children again, just so you know. And we're going to do your July 2017 monthly tarot reading. This applies for Sun, Moon, Rising, Northern Node. Basically, you can apply it to any aspect of your chart as long as you understand and you got Virgo there. And so my plan is to get through the remainder of the recordings today for July 2017. I really want to get them all done today. And so I feel support of that energy, and I feel like life is good and working out magical for us right now. And so let's get into your message, Virgo. First thing we're going to do is we're going to shuffle right here, and let's just see what messages Love Source God bring in for us, nice and loud and clear, with accuracy, truth, and clarity. There's a greatest spiritual awakening going on right now, people. Yes, my beloved brothers and sisters of humanity. Spiritual consciousness, Christ consciousness is strong right now. So if you're feeling some tension that you quite can't pin down, that you can't fully comprehend or understand why or where it's coming from or what is this about, then understand that this has something to do with this spiritual transformation and this Christ consciousness energy that is pervading profusely our society right now on planet Earth. Okay. So what does that mean? That means you're being forced to face and cope with some issues that you've been carrying within yourself. And a lot of the stuff that you're being faced with right now that is being presented with you to overcome is stuff that has to do with life since you were a child. Like childhood issues that you're still lingering with. If you've been talking about that one thing that happened years ago and you just can't get past it, and that kind of messed up all life, and everything went downhill from there, or that just made it worse, or any of that stuff, this is the type of energy that you're being asked to push through right now for your higher, lighter, and brighter good, because the rewards are many in doing so, but that type of energy is no longer sustainable on planet Earth. There has been a balance of power from the dark to the light. Okay, the pendulum has swung the other way, and it's barely starting to pick up momentum now. And that pendulum takes thousands of years before it hits the other side, and it's been going one way for a long ass time, y'all. For thousands of years, the pendulum has been swinging one direction. Well, now it's time for this shift to become fully realized on planet Earth, and it's affecting us because, again, we are having to deal with our core issues that have kept us in place for so long and kept our feet planted and unmovable. So let's see, what is the message from the Abukra deck for Virgo, July 2017. Here it is. The ones you love the most, the ones that hurt most, those you want so little from and do so much for, can give so little in return. A stranger would give more. Give to the takers not all. Save a little for the stranger. Wow. So this has to do with the balance of giving and taking. I feel that some of you have been giving to certain ones in your life and not feeling a return of energy there. I feel that somebody is feeling like they've been taken advantage of, and you're beginning to question whether or not you want to continue on that path. And appropriately so, according to this message. Let's see what else is coming out. Let's see what archetype you're being asked to embody this month, what bold and courageous step you're being asked to make with yourself, how you're being, if you choose to express yourself, in what way will it lead you to your highest, lightest, and brightest good at this time, because that's what this next message is going to say. Okay. I'm hearing, if you've been pouring from your cup to help fill someone else up and they never seem to get full, stop pouring into a broken cup, you fool. Oh, that's strong. Lesser Scott, really full? We got to call him full? Yes, because the full card in the tarot deck, Lesser Scott says, can go anywhere, can do anything. It's the journeyer. It means you're just on a journey. So don't be upset about what you've done for this individual or these individuals or this situation. Rather, maintain the fullness of your own cup, fill it up even further, and move on from the situation, because every situation you poured yourself into was a wise choice. Every situation you poured yourself into served to benefit you in some way. And being in a energy of, I shouldn't have did this, I shouldn't have did that, or I've been doing this for so long and it hasn't worked, maybe if I do it this time it'll work differently. No, it's not. I just heard real loud, it's not your job to fix nobody. It's your job to fix yourself. Do that. Try that for a change. Stop trying to fix somebody else and fix yourself, my dear. I just heard Cryon say, healer, heal thyself. If you don't know who Cryon is, I don't know what to tell you. One days, when it's time for you to know, you will know. Healer, heal thyself, okay? Saboteur is the card that comes up. So how are you being asked to be a saboteur? Let me read the light attribute for you, because we ain't worried about the shadow attribute. That's not what we're trying to teach ourselves. We're trying to teach ourselves the light attribute. It says, highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. So you are being asked to empower yourself, move past sabotaging yourself, let go of negative self-speech. And I'm also hearing let go of feeling like you need to be helped. I feel like for you, you've had some loved ones in your life that have constantly tried to help you and rescue you and all this and that, and you might not even appreciate it or realize it. You might not even understand how these people have put themselves on the line for you, and you've sabotaged yourself so many times, so many times, so many times. Well, it's time for you to stop being self-destructive and to empower yourself because of the changes that are coming in for you at this time. I'm hearing that it is beneficial for you to take a different outlook on how the influence of others is in your life and make it about how you are empowered to make the changes you want in your life. You're looking for somebody else to take a course of action that will benefit you and make things come out the way you want them to. And what I'm hearing is that's not the way it's going to go, honey. To get the course of action and the outcome that you're looking for, you are going to have to take a different course of action. There's no action that somebody else can take to take you and bring you to where you're wanting to be. It is you alone who embraces and possesses the ability to move forward and find success that way. It is only through that that you will attain those goals, whatever that is for you. I feel that some of you are dealing with base chakra issues of survival that have been instilled and programmed into you since childhood. And so there is a insecurity, and can I really take care of myself? It's so much more sure when somebody else takes care of me. And I feel that right now that's what you're being asked to move through that energy. Because at some point we all have to learn to be happy and self-sufficient. Happy by ourselves and self-sufficient on our own. Not relying on others for the support we need. To do that, we cannot be our own sabotage. We cannot sabotage things in our life ourselves. We must be our own motivators, our own inspiration. And why couldn't you be your own inspiration? I mean, hasn't your life been enough to make you say, you know what, I'm not wanting that anymore. I want something different. I've already dealt with this prior. I want to deal with a new experience in my life. That alone should be enough to inspire you and motivate you and drive you and give you determination to get out of your own way and allow things to come in and allow yourself, empower yourself to bring the changes in, to look at those deep-seated beliefs that you're carrying from childhood. Look at that grudge, that resentment you've been carrying for years, and move through it. Because any grudge and resentment you've been carrying for years has been holding you back for years. You've been sabotaging your own progress through that resentment, through that grudge. You want to move past that issue, whatever that issue is in your life, you've got to let go of that. And the only way to let go of it is to go through it and dissipate its power in your life. And you can do it. It is in your power to do it. That's why it's in this reading that you do it now. Now is the time to make those changes. Now is the time to create a new day for yourself. Now is the time to release yourself from all that struggle, all that pain, all that frustration that you've been holding on to. We have the Seven of Pentacles here, saying that you have been pouring your energy into creating something. It's like you've been waiting for things to come together. And then here we have the Seven of Cups, saying not only have you been waiting for things to come together, you've been playing with the idea of how it could come together. Okay? And then on top of all of that, we have the Emperor. Wow, this is really awesome. Because what this is saying to me is, for me, sevens represent divine completeness. For example, in the seventh, God created all things in the seventh day. He rested. So on the seventh day, it was complete. So for me, I'm looking at expansion coming through spiritual completeness of emotion, divine perspective, divine covering things over with love in a divine way, divine perspective of the material world, divine perspective of material situations and circumstances, divine perspective of the people in your life, divine love covering over anything from the past. This is where your expansion is coming in. Okay, so I feel like there is, for some of you, a situation that y'all have held some resentment and caused a blockage in your life by holding on to, and you will move past that at this time. Children, please go back to your playroom, Princeton. It's extremely rude that you're out here again when you know grandmother is making videos. Thank you. Bye. Quentin, I know you're only 1 year old. Please go in the playroom. Hey, go in your playroom. I don't know if he's going to listen. The other one did. Anyhow, expansion is coming through taking that divine perspective of emotion, of action, of the reality. And oh God, so here I did this on a couple of videos. I keep doing this with this deck. I don't know if it's the clearness of the cards or what it is, but we have the Knight of Pentacles talking about you. I feel like this is you. I feel like this is you. And then there's the Ace of Swords in back. And oh, look at the way that's set up. That's what I love about this deck. The Ace of Swords is going right to your knee. New understanding is going to humble you, my dear Virgo. New clarity of understanding should humble you and put you on your knee and help you find gratitude and focus your vision and move past things. But it's going to take this clarity of attitude to humble you and put you to your knee. Whatever that means to you, okay? I love you so much. Let's see what's in your romantic love life. July 2017. What's romantic love life for Virgo? July 2017. I love you, Virgos. You're my sister sign. You're my sister mind. You're my contrast. And you're my alignment. And I just love it in you. You know, and I love all you do for me. And I love our connection. As earth signs, we are very nurturing and creative people. So I'm hearing, embrace your talents, embrace the thing that's been on your heart, whatever you loved to do as a child. I'm hearing, embrace that. Let that become a part of your everyday life right now. It's really powerful if you choose to do so. It's going to be really empowering to you. It's going to help you release some tension and some stress on past situations and circumstances that really don't need to be a bearing on where we're at today, on where you're at today, on your journey at this time. So what is the message right here for Virgo, Love Source God, July 2017? That's the last shuffle. I already heard that. Cut the deck, Melinda. Okay, you got it. Oh, there it is. 7 of Cups. Again, you have 7 of Cups twice here, guys. This is about divine love, unconditional love. This is about no matter what comes out the cup, no matter what that person does, you know that you love them and you're going to love them no matter what they do. You're going to love them. So this is about, I see an apology in this. I see an embracing in this. I see a forgiveness in this. You're okay, Quentin. But it's definitely a divine energy of divine love. And the the major arcana number 2, the High Priestess. I thought it was 11. Excuse you. Give your brother his cup now, Princeton. That's your brother's. Go back in the playroom and be quiet. Granny is recording a video. That was really rude. High Priestess. This is you looking back at what you've learned and allowing it to take influence in your life. This is God trying to instruct you, Love Source God, the universe trying to instruct you through experience on unconditional love. This is you advancing yourself and becoming the understander of the divine secret of unconditional love, okay? That's really powerful energy right there. I love that for you, Virgo. Absolutely. You have the potential and the ability to pull back the veil. Now I want to show you something else here, because here we have the 7 of Swords. This is beginning to look so much like this over here. We had 2 7s and a major arcana, the Emperor, which is major arcana number 4. Now we have 2 7s and major arcana number 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 2s is 4. I see new opportunities in partnership, new opportunities in stability at home. I see new opportunities to progress in your spiritual divine union with thy creator. Okay, yeah, that's how you wanted me to say it, so it said, okay. The 7s, guys. 7s are about after harmony. Okay, so you go through a struggle. Through the struggle, you achieve a sense of harmony. You achieve a balance that comes in afterwards that allows you to move on. Then you get faced with the divine perspective of things. You're in the divine perspective of things. This is regarding your home. We have 4 7s on the table. This is a home. This is your home situation. This is regarding your family. We have a 4 here. We have a 2 here. We're bringing in greater balance into the family, into your home, through covering it over with love. The 7 of Cups is highlighted here, being here twice. And then also we have the 7 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. This is a greater sense of harmony, balance, and divine perspective, divine love, unconditional love in regards to the people in your life, in regards to the viewpoints you take, in the thoughts you think, in the way you speak, in the way you communicate with others in your life. Communicating from a place of authority and spirituality combined, okay? This is getting really, really good, guys. Oh my goodness. Let's see what else we have in regards to the romantic love life here with this Psychic Tarot for the Heart. And then once I get this, then we'll get a little bit more into romance, because I'm still... Mickey Kang in the playroom. Princeton Chino in the playroom. Close the door. Granny's still recording. I love you. Bye. The 5 of Pentacles, feeling alone. The 9 of Cups, dreams coming true. And the 1 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, strengthening bonds. So absolutely, like, going through physical change right now. Your material world is changing. Sometimes you feel like you ain't got enough. Sometimes you feel like you don't even know how you're going to make it, but you just keep following that divine intuition. Follow that moon, honey. Follow that intuition, because behind that, see how that kind of lines up right there? That's a beautiful line. Look at the straightness of that. It lines up with the universe in the palm of your hands. All the opportunity, all your dreams coming true. Everything you ever wished for is right in that alignment. It's follows your following your intuition. So you might feel like you don't have enough money. So you might feel like your relationship is not as strong as it could be. So you could be feeling conflict about your base chakra issues, your survival, your means of taking care of yourself. But everything, if you just keep following and trusting and allow that inner sacred self to speak, you are being guided to the attainment of all your wishes, all your dreams, and definitely a new beginning on your chart, on your path that is so bright. You're heading right into this beautiful bright light of clarity. But it requires divine love, unconditional love, divine perspective and viewpoint, and divine perspective and viewpoint and actions and the things, the way you behave, the way you carry yourself, appreciating the divinity in those in your life. Even if they're portraying themselves as an asshole in your life right now, you realize that they're a creation of God, and God puts everything in your life that you need right now. So for some reason, you needed to deal with an asshole that day. And that's an extreme expression. However, it needs to be said. Otherwise, I wouldn't be channeling it right now for us. So that's that, okay? What is the message for Virgo, July 2017? Let's source God. Virgo, July 2017. Romance for you right now, I don't feel is so much about meeting a new person. I feel is definitely more in regards to embracing unconditional love right now in your romance is really important. Happy thoughts. To feel happier right now, think about a memory or something else that makes you smile. Happy thoughts. You hurt your toe? Mickey hurt your toe? How did she hurt your toe? Are you going to be okay? You don't want me to cut it off? Okay, go back and play then. Well, take it to your playroom. Come get your bike and take it to the playroom then. Okay, happy thoughts. The happy thoughts are going to help you to embrace unconditional love. How is that true? Well, instead of looking at the asshole part of them, look at the part of them that is like, well, you know what? At least they got the nerve to speak what's on their mind. At least they have an opinion of their own. At least they are feeling something. At least they're around for me to talk to. I may not like the way they act. I might not like what they do, but I actually am happy that this person is alive. I'd rather than be alive being an asshole than being dead and not around to really just look at and be around and know that they're alive out there living their life. As long as they're alive, I know things could get better. So there's some aspect of that here. Also, in your own personal life, stop sabotaging. Stop worrying about what could go wrong. Focus on what's going right. And spend some time playing with the idea of, if everything worked out like magic for me, what would that feel like? What would that look like? What are possibilities available if God poured magic fairy dust all over everything, and everything worked out like magic for me? What does that look like? Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. On top of that, bring it down to what's real right now. Bring it down to, ooh, I'm so happy my eyes work. Especially, I really am. If y'all been following me, you know I recently sustained some eye injury. But, oh, I'm so grateful for it. And you know when it started to get better? When I, instead of was like, oh my God, this is miserable. Please stop. God, please help this stop. And then I realized what I was doing. What you resist persists. What you embrace, you can erase. So I applied my own counsel that I have channeled, and instead of praying for it to end, I started praying gratitude. I said, oh God, thank you so much that I am alive to feel this pain. Thank you so much, God, that my vision works, and although it's blurry, it's still there, and although I can barely get that eye open at all, it's still there, and thank you, God, that this is going to heal. And I promise you, the day I started thanking God for the pain that I dealt with for 3-4 days, it was really excruciating. It felt like razor blades every time I would blink. Anyways, as soon as I started thanking God and embracing the pain, it went away. It went away by the end of the day, I promise you, and it is progressively getting better to where I feel like tomorrow is going to feel like nothing. And you know what, really, in reality today, it's like, there's no pain. The pain has been gone since that same day. But it's like a tinge of blurriness, but in reality, it's like, it doesn't even matter. It's so nothing that it doesn't even matter. How can you apply that to your life so that you can bless your life instead of sabotage it? Because what you're praying, oh God, take it away, take it away, take it away. I hate this situation. I hate the way this works out. I hate the way this is going. Well, guess what? What you resist persists. Where your mind goes, your body must follow. So you, although you don't know it, are praying for exactly what you don't want, because that same situation must continue until you learn to embrace it. Until you bless it and call it a blessing, until you are able to find a reason to be thankful for whatever you're going through, it's going to continue to be a challenge in front of you. So be bold, be brave, and embrace it. Embrace the fact, you know what, Love Source God, thank you so much. I'm so grateful that, you know what, I only got $1 left in my account. That's all I got left to my name. But you know what? I'm so grateful that I'm alive to be here for that. I'm so grateful, Love Source God, that all I have is one left sock and one right shoe. But I love my left sock and my right shoe so much. And I'm so grateful that I got feet to put in my left sock and my right shoe. And from that mind space, you will attract solutions. You will attract having. You will attract love. You will attract more shoes and more socks. You will attract a place to put your shoes and socks. You will attract pairs of shoes and socks. And now I'm being completely facetious and totally off the wall. But honey, I guess you needed to hear it that way, because that's the way Love Source God gave it to you. I love you so much for it. Let's see what is the word of clarity for Virgo for July 2017, Love Source God. Okay, here it is, here it is, here it is. It flipped right over. Excitement. The excitement of it all. That's a good place for your mind to go. To the excitement in life right now that's available to you. And moving. Nice. So somebody's actually physically moving location. Others of you, what you're moving is this thought pattern, this belief pattern, this energy of yourself, your ability to embrace your life. You're empowering yourself in a whole new way that you had never done before for a whole new day. I'm going to resituate these down here, and we're going to pull from this deck to get a card from how you stepping into July, how it goes about the middle, the main focus of what you're going to learn through July, that type of energy, and how you stepping out of July. Where is this all taking you? So let's just go. What's the message for Virgo, June 2017? There's one, the first card. How you stepping in? Four of Cups. Opportunity to expand and stabilize emotionally. Opportunity to see things from a new perspective and change up the monotony. How you are experiencing and what you are learning to embrace during the month of July is, I feel like, a recognizing of charitable energy, embracing. Go back to your playroom. When I'm done with this video, I will call you and we'll take care of it. Goodbye. And so in the month of July, you're being asked to embrace this harmony of balance between people. You're being asked to give attention to how you have benefited others and how others have benefited you in your life. You're being asked to embrace all of that. Why? Because as you walk out of the month, there's change coming in for you. Change of minds coming in for you. Change of thoughts coming in for you. And how do we know that? Because we have the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck talking about getting out of one state of mind, going into another state of mind, leaving certain ideas and people behind, and moving in a new direction. Okay? Close that. Go into your playroom now. I am not finished. Guys, you're not listening. And I would appreciate if you listen, because I really like being nice to you and I want to keep being nice to you. Do you want me to stay nice or do you want me to be mean? Okay?
Stay nice.
Okay, well then listen, go in your playroom. When I'm finished, I'll come get you and we'll take a break from the playroom and we'll get drinks and snacks and all that stuff, okay? And thank you all for dealing with me and my children in order that we can receive these messages. And somebody out there is saying, how in the heck can she be channeling messages when she stops and interrupts talking to the children? You know why? Because I've aligned myself and my energy so that I'm constantly channeling. My whole entire life is one big old channeled message. And I have received confirmation from Love Source God in it. And I don't doubt. I don't sabotage myself. I keep getting confirmation on it. I keep seeing it. I keep living it. I am holding my dreams in the palm of my hand, and so can you. And some of you are doing it too. So if you are watching this message, Princeton, in the room, quiet now. Thank you. If you're watching this message and you're saying to yourself, well, Melinda, I've been doing that. I've already done that. That's exactly what I've been doing. Well, good freaking job. I'm so proud of you. We're in a great place of alignment with one another, and you are in a great place of accomplishment, and you are on the leading edge of thought and energy in regards to those who share your zodiac sign. Okay? My website has all the details you need on personal consultations, which I will wait to do when I don't have children around, so you don't have to deal with this. In most some people don't really care. They're like, oh, I like hearing the kids. Everybody has their own place. Anyways, personal consultations are always by donation, and there's also information on how you can obtain a free personal consultation, and there is information on how you can tip and donate for the free reading that you received here today. There's information on how you could obtain your own custom words of clarity deck. And if you want to know more about me in my journey, there's so much of me that I'm offering you. All you gotta do is Google my name, Melinda NailFanatic. You're gonna come up with all my different arts and all my different pages and all my different talents and all the different stuff that I do. I love you so much. I love the part of me that lines up with you. And my website for all your needs is lphtarot.com. That's lphtarot.com, as in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course me and mine. Until next time.